Kevin Rudd's first Prime Ministership was marked by an unusually long honeymoon. There are signs the second time around may be much shorter.
The numbers have been pretty clear. From the moment that Kevin Rudd returned as Prime Minister, there was a big surge to Labor, and that occurred across all the polls and averaged about 6 points.
Newspoll has the Coalition's primary vote recovering 3 points, Labor's falling 1 and the Greens inching back up. If preferences went as they did in the last election, Tony Abbott would be Prime Minister 52-48, giving him breathing space after last week's 50-50.
What it does tell us is that it's unlikely that the initial surge is being built upon. I think this poll probably suggests, and the other polls suggest that that initial surge is not being built upon, but it's too early to say whether it's going backwards or not, or whether it's still sitting at 50-50.
This as Mr Rudd weighs when to bring on an election.
By my calculation, there's 3 Saturdays which are really in the game. They are August the 31st and October the 19th and 26th.
Nick Rees was an advisor to 2 Labor premiers and Prime Minister Julia Gillard. He spoke to us before the Newspoll numbers were made public.
Your summary, Nicholas, when do you think's most likely?
Look, I think there's a lot of momentum now building for an August 31 poll date. That said, I still think there's a reasonable prospect of October 19, 26. So I know I'm having a bet each way there. I think I'm probably leaning towards August 31 now.
The popularity numbers have also narrowed for Kevin Rudd. His 22-point lead over Tony Abbott of a fortnight ago is now into 16 points. The number of voters who approve and disapprove of Tony Abbott's performance is unchanged. In Kevin Rudd's case, though, while voter satisfaction remains higher than dissatisfaction, the gap has narrowed.
You cynical bastard!
Newspoll does have one promising number for the comeback PM. Support for Labor's handling of the asylum problem has grown markedly.